is the pizza the kids are having for lunch. We don't have a whole lot going on today. Just kind of doing computer work and stuff and trying to get the house cleaned up a little bit because it just, you know, with this many people, it gets kind of messy. So, yeah. Tim's cleaning the top of the oven, and I'm going to show you that. So here's the top of our stove, which I hate to admit, but it gets pretty grimy sometimes because, you know, like I said, we cook a lot. We have been out to eat a couple of times, as you've seen on these videos lately, but the majority of the time we cook just about every meal at home. We don't really eat out all that much, mostly, and you can see stuff splatters over onto the fridge, so that's next. But so what I mean, in this one, you guys haven't even seen, this one was bad with like caked up stuff because Leela also cooks and she's 11 and so she makes quite a bit of a mess, so this has to happen pretty frequently. But I was just cleaning it in a way as it was getting mostly clean, but there was still like a pretty bad ring of stuff around the burners. And so he said, I guess this is what my dad and brother use on the rent houses and you use it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we picked up the Mean Green yesterday and Comet, and you can explain the rest, I guess.
Well, I'm sure they already know most of them because most of them are a little older. But Comet, you basically sprinkle the powder all over it, and then you get like a scratchy pad or something, and you get it wet, and you add water to it and kind of buff on it a little bit, and it makes like a paste. And then you let that sit for a little bit, and then you just scrub it down.
I mean, I don't know. I've been cleaning.
Spray some simple green on it.
I've been on my own now for like, let's see, since I was 17. So, I don't know, 14 years or something. I don't know. But a long time, and I've always cleaned pretty sufficiently. But on this stove, for some reason, I've had like the hardest time getting it clean, and I never really thought to make a paste with the Mean Green and the Comet. And
man, that one's stuck on there.
But you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I mean, it looks more gross now because he has that paste on it. But it was just kind of like
well, if I just take the...
like a...
I'm not done with it yet, but...
yeah, see what I'm talking about? That little ring. And I know that's disgusting. And usually it wasn't that bad when I would be done. But there would still be like the remnants, like kind of like a stain from that. And that drives me crazy, obviously, because I want my stove to look like this.
Sometimes the black ring is a little hard to get, so you have to...
yeah, that's what I usually do, use a butter
I was
knife.
careful doing this at first, but it seems like whatever enamel the stovetop's made out of, it won't scratch, so...
yeah, that's what I always do, so that's the only way I can ever get it. I don't know. We've never had this issue. Like, usually, like everywhere else we've lived, our stoves have been spotless, but they've also been electric. This one is natural gas. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. And another tip, now that we're on cleaning stuff, if you have problems getting your bathtub clean, and I know some people do, like getting like the soap scum off and they shell out tons of money, like I do know how to clean a bathtub, and I know how to clean it like perfectly. All you gotta do is take extremely hot water, fill it up, soak white vinegar and Dawn, not off-brand, but actual like Dawn detergent. I don't have like a measurement I use. I just dump it in, mix it up, wait like 5 minutes, and everything comes off, and your tub is literally like sparkling white. I have tried all kinds of expensive cleaners, all kinds of stuff.
I'll tell you one thing that does work, though, that your dad uses.
What?
Kaboom. It sprays on purple.
I've tried that too, and I don't think it works as well as that, because this literally just wipes off. Like with like you could use a napkin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
I know it works on rent houses.
Well, I'm sure it works. And that's more expensive too. All you got to use is a squirt of Dawn and some vinegar. And I mean, your tub is like sparkling white. So that's my recommendation for that. Now that you guys have had like, you know, a full like education on how we clean our house.
Yeah, you might want to just stop that, and then I'll just...
Okay, guys, so Tim's still cleaning the stove, but I thought I'd show you what I'm having for lunch. I know they're all having pizza, and we literally rarely make different meals, but at lunchtime, you know, it's kind of, if you want something else, it's not a big deal. And I don't like pizza, and I know that's crazy probably to everyone, but I just really don't. I do, I guess, from certain restaurants. I like it okay, but I'm just not a really big pizza fan. So I'm having ham. We're gonna bake a ham tonight for dinner. So I just, you know, cut a few pieces off, and I put this on. It's I got this off of Amazon to review, and I have a different flavor as well, but I like this one the best. It's Aussie finishing sauce, top mates for meat, seafood, and veggies, really whatever you want, and it's savory cherry. So it's not especially like diabetic friendly, but I haven't really had any other stuff today, and I've been not doing as good the last couple of days. But anyway, so that's my lunch. It's really, really good. I definitely, if you like that kind of stuff, I definitely recommend the, again, Top Mates from Amazon. It's super delicious. I don't know. The other one I think is like shallots and something else, and it's good too, but that one's really, really good.
Okay, so our chickens have started laying eggs once again.
That's all of them?
Yeah.
They laid quite a bit.
Don't do that, Bubby. I think you just cracked that one.
Oh.
You gotta be careful. Yeah, he did.
And that one.
Well, they're still okay, but...
Don't crack them?
Here, just leave them in there, and I'll do it when we get home. Or not.
So anyway, there was 15
Well,
of them.
I'll just wash those and crack them.
Apparently they have started laying about 6 or 7 days ago. So...
And we didn't know because they were hiding them.
Yeah, we didn't know, but because we haven't been checking every single day since they've stopped laying for the winter, but that's okay because when you get eggs fresh from the chicken, you don't have to refrigerate them. They don't go bad or anything like that. You can leave them out for a month and a half on your counter and they're just fine. So as long as you don't wash them off. But that's exciting though that the chickens finally are once again earning their keep. Well, I haven't cleaned the knobs yet. Okay, so here's the stove all clean, so there's a couple of little spots, like a little bit of yellowish right there I couldn't quite get, but
I may take some bleach too.
that is quite the difference. Okay, so here's how we turned out on the stove. I had to make dinner, so linen stop.
Go on, Bubby. Get ready to eat.
Anyway, so it's looking quite a bit better. Now it's kind of hot.
No.
So we're having some ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and green beans for dinner, and then with the rest of the ham, the part with the bone in it, I'll soak some beans overnight tonight and we'll have ham and beans tomorrow. But the stove came out looking pretty good. I wish that thing hadn't broke, but the little tabs on there that hold it up against that's supposed to be all the way flush mounted there, but the little tabs broke off, so.
And to fix it, we'll have to pull the whole stove out.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't fix it.
You can't?
No, I pulled the stove out before and took the back off of it, and the little tabs are broken off.
Oh, I thought we could, like, tape it. I don't know.
I guess you could try some duct tape,
Maybe
but
electrical tape or something?
no, electrical tape wouldn't stick.
Okay.
Well, anyways, there it is.
See what I'm...
Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today. It rained pretty hard a little bit earlier, so the being stuck in the house saga continues. I got the stove clean finally today. Golly, that was a job. Took hours and hours. Good grief. But it's done now, so maybe if the kids would keep it wiped down, but we all know that's not going to happen, so I'll go ahead and end this here, and we'll see you tomorrow.